you are someone who is longing to find your soul partner, then you're going to want to hear this. I personally think this is some of the most overlooked relationship advice because on the surface, it has really nothing to do with relationships. Now, to be fair, I am not a relationship expert, but I am somebody who has found his soul partner in life. And the beautiful part about this story, which also happens to be my favorite story ever, is that I was never looking for her. I was never playing your traditional dating games. But in looking back, there is one thing that I did do, one question that I asked myself that I believe created the space and conditions that were necessary and needed to invite in that soul partnership that I always have wanted in my life. And the question that I asked myself was, where in my life am I still holding on when I know it's time to let go? And this question is so important for a couple of different reasons. First, I think sometimes we forget that the soul partnership that we long to experience in our lives, like it's big. That love is big. And because it's big, it's going to take up space. It is going to require mental and emotional capacity. And when we stay in things that we have outgrown, when we are holding on to areas of our lives where we know it's time to walk away, that energy, it is taking up prime real estate that's needed to create the conditions in the space to invite in that soul partnership that you long for. And secondly, and maybe even most importantly, when I was finally willing to look at the areas of my life where I knew it was time to walk away from and decided to act on it, I naturally had to lean into vulnerability. I had to come face to face with a lot of inner discomfort. I had to hold the tension of uncertainty. And all of these experiences became a catalyst that created this inner evolution and facilitated the emergence of a new way of being. In other words, through letting go, I became someone new. And what's really clear to me is that I became the version of who I needed to become through letting go to actually be someone who was ready to find my soul partner. So I don't know, if you are somebody looking for your soul partner and the traditional dating advice is not working for you, maybe it's time to ask a new question. Where in your life are you still holding on when you know it is time to walk away? It's not easy, but I can promise you, it is so worth it.